people. We've got my man Saeed in the building today. We're going to be doing a little bit of different topics today rather than the transfer talk because I'll be honest, people, it's getting a little bit boring. It's getting a little bit jarring.
Tell me about it, bro.
Saeed, just before we do, there's only one transfer that I want to ask you about before we move on straight away, and that is Ronaldo leaving. Tell me your thoughts on Ronaldo leaving, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm not really bothered about if he leaves. It's not a shock to me. You know what I mean? Like his body language looked like he was almost like, nah, this club ain't for me. In it, like you could tell in it through the season. In it, like his body language wasn't the same from I'd say around March onwards. In it, especially at the time when he missed the City game. Obviously, the death of his you know what I mean, his baby or whatnot. It just wasn't like. Obviously, at that time, he was going through a lot of emotion. So it doesn't surprise me that he's leaving right now. He's got to think about his family. His mum is like, sorry, not his mum. His wife is like a supermodel. When you look about her, she's like got her own brand as well. So they've always got to kind of like work out where they're going in it. So, and obviously he's thinking at this level, I can still play football in it at the highest level. And we ain't got no Champions League football. Like we're in the Europa League, like you, man. You know what I'm saying?
So, you don't think he owes it to you, man, to stay though?
Because nah,
he's won it all, man.
Like that, bro. He don't.
What else does he want?
You know, certain man loved Wenger. I don't know if you know, like, but certain man loved Wenger. Like Fabregas, I feel like he loved Wenger, but didn't love Arsenal. If you know what I mean, like there's certain man that's loved their manager and the opportunities they gave them, and that's what I feel like with my man, and that's why ultimately I'm like, you know what, man? If he wants to go in it. Like, even if it's Chelsea, I'm not bothered in it because we need to go and get that money, man, and we need to go and get it fast in it and take him out, and we need to buy a striker in it. So, end of the day, for me, it's about kind of like doing this properly, leaving quickly, and then just kind of like get this over and done with. Because it's not a surprise, man. People when he says about winning trophies, Man United weren't winning trophies before it anyway. We were like 5 seasons without a trophy. So what he thought Man United were gonna go win trophies. I don't know where he's in. Is it cuckoo land, man?
Do you know what it is as well? It's money as well, bro. In this game, a lot of it's down to money. But, would you not be pissed off if he went to Chelsea though?
Nah, because you know why, man? Like Chelsea's not that kind of club where it kind of like I don't see them as like a rival, but it's one of them situations where like, it don't affect me. Chelsea's, but if you went to City, Liverpool, Arsenal, it would affect me. But
if he goes to Chelsea, bro, it's just strengthening them. And it's less likely that you're going to progress to get to their position or past them. Because I think United are going to be struggling. We'll touch on it a little bit later on in the show as well. But I think United are going to struggle this season, bro. I'm telling you, you might have a different opinion to me, my dog, but I'm telling you now,
I think for me, it's one of the situations where United will struggle regardless anyway. I think Ronaldo, look, yes, last year we struggled. Like, you know what I mean? One player is not going to be the difference. But I feel like for me, we got a new manager now. We need to look past that. You know what I mean? We need to kind of look forward to the future. Like, you can't be moaning about it's like Aubameyang, get it? Like when he left Arsenal, he brought goals in, but he never maybe done the other side a bit that Arteta wanted. And that's why maybe managers are like, you know what? If he wants to go, let him go then. So I feel like ultimately he wants to play at the highest level. He's self-obsessed. Like you can't knock a man down who wants to be better. You know, who wants to kind of do bigger things. Like you can't. You just got to accept it and move on. And that's what we've got to do right now. We've got to accept it, move on, and try and look for other alternatives. Because right now, bro, like, you know what I mean? The striker market out there, it's not easy, bro. You might have got Jesus, which I think is a good signing for 45 million. But if Jesus wasn't around, like, who would you man have got? Like, you wouldn't man would have been had and Nketiah maybe up front on his own.
Nah, don't kill me off now, fam. I'm telling you.
Who would you have got though? That's why he went all out.
Do you know what? I think they would have probably gone in for try to rival for Richarlison. I think they would have probably went in for that. Maybe they would go look at Scamacca, somebody like that.
Yeah, but he's the one we want to get as well.
Do you know what it is with him?
The market average. Market's average.
He offers a different option though, Scamacca, as well, innit? Like he's a big lad as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's something Arsenal need, man. Like, bro, if Jesus gets injured, bro, in the first 3-4 games of the season, and we got to play with Nketiah up front, bro, it's just going to be back to the same old story.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's the problem. I think for me though, because the striker market is so bad, we've just got to go in there and quickly sort this out, man. Because, bro, there's a month left. You know, there's a month left to the Premier League starts. Like
5 weeks, crazy. 5 weeks, literally, bro.
No, it's 4. It starts on August
5 weeks.
August the 6th it starts.
Don't worry. That's the glaze. That's the
1,
glaze.
2, 3. Yeah, 4. Literally, it's this week, innit? So By the time this week happens, obviously Friday could be a game. I don't know if there's a Friday night football, but it's obviously Friday game or whatnot. So I'm telling you, man, this is really, really peak, bro. So we need to let Ronaldo go. I'm not that kind of fan that supports players in it. I'm more of a club guy in it. Like I'm following the club in it because with or without Ronaldo, we might still be shit. We still could be good. So I'm looking to follow this project of Ten Hag and let him improve players. But for me, Ronaldo, bro, if he wants to go, man. I ain't got time for people who, you know what I mean, are half-hearted about things in it. Like, if you want to go in it, like, simple.
You know what? I think that's probably the best attitude to have, Saeed, in it. At the end of the day, man, because personally, if I was a United fan, I'd be looking at him thinking, Ras, yo, you've won everything there is to win out there.
Yeah.
Come back to United to try to get us back to where we need to get to. Don't just stay one season and fuck off in it. Let's see what happens now. We've got a new manager. Let's see. That's how I would personally be thinking. But on the other hand, I can also understand him wanting to win, wanting to challenge, and wanting to be at the highest level. I can understand that as well, because realistically, we're going to touch on it in a moment. But in this league, bro, Man City and Liverpool, you ain't really touching them at all, bro.
That's what I'm saying. See what
he knows that he knows you's man are looking to finish 10th next season, bro. I'm telling you now.
The thing is, chill. You need to relax, you know. You're the one that's got eight positions in the last 3 years.
Bro, I'm telling you now, saying that this is putting all the banter aside, yeah. In my heart, I just have a feeling, yeah, that is United are going to drop next season further than they did this season. And the reason why I'm saying it, the reason why I'm saying it, look, say Ronaldo does go, yeah. Like you've said yourself, it's going to be hard to replace them goals in it. Regardless if he did the other side or not, he still got them goals. Say you bring in you got Martial, Rashford. You get me? You've had all that before. They're not going to score you 20, 30 goals in the season. You get me? Then you've got to already strip down about 10 players from the team. And bring in another 10 players, which is not going to take one window.
You know what it is? I just trusted the manager in it to kind of like level out the goals in it, because we got to remember 2 seasons ago, even though I still think it's a false position, we did score them. The goals are spread out. We scored more goals without Ronaldo than we did with him. So it's got to count for something in it. And United, if they can build a team with chemistry and they can build an identity around them, I don't see why the goals can't be shared around. So then let's say Sancho gets a couple of goals, you know, Bruno, you know what I mean? There's so many people that can get couple of goals between them. So I feel like for me, you know, I mean, having one striker that scores all the goals is a bit of a risk anyway. You need multiple goal scoring. Man City have it, so why can't we? Liverpool have it. So this is the day and age.
But they've just gone and brought a killer, man. They've just gone and brought.
Well, there you go. They've added to it.
Get me?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. You need it. The problem with us, Saeed, Arsenal and United, we still live in the past. Yeah. That's just the truth of the matter. We still live in the past and we don't look at the problems that are right in front of us. And the problems that are right in front of us is that we're six years behind Liverpool and City, I'm saying, in the times of progression. And realistically, it's going to be a big challenge for us 2 clubs to maybe even get into the Champions League this year. And I feel like we're better suited. And I'm not saying that because, it's just being a bias. I just generally think we are. Obviously, you know where I stand with Arteta. But I just feel like they are being a bit proactive in this market, signing Jesus from early, looking at players that we've been linked to, Savic and so on. So it looks like they are being a bit more proactive, which I believe this window will take us a little bit clearer of United.
A bit clearer, of course, yeah. So, I know what you mean. But again, like I said to you, it's one of them situations where I feel like for me, it's like I want to see like some sort of progress now in terms of how our team play in it and the kind of identity we have in it. We can't be relying on superstars. We can't be relying on one single outfield player. We got to be multi-dimensional, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like we got to be unpredictable. Like, we can't be just focusing on Ronaldo and him being our savior. I think it was more just a kind of glamour story. Ronaldo coming back, they're feeling, bro, that Old Trafford, you couldn't get a ticket, man. You know what I mean? Like, it was literally like, even like rival fans were coming to Old Trafford. I remember Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, like different clubs, like Man City fans coming to Old Trafford just to see Ronaldo, like, because it was just like one of the GOATs in it. And that element, Man United will lose it. But that's why they want to hope. Listen, I don't know. I reckon it's going to be a challenge for top 4. But if Chelsea go and get Ronaldo, and apparently De Jong, Chelsea are very, very interested in De Jong now, which is making me a bit worried now. So if Chelsea can secure them 2 signings, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's gonna be a scramble for Arsenal to get top four, next season. I really do. Even United as
Do you
well.
know what? We're going to touch on it now, Saeed, because I've actually got a few. It's good to be fair. My opinion, you're going to probably think, nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. But I'm just throwing a few wild cards in there
Yeah,
because
yeah,
every Premier League season's a little bit different in it. Do you know what I mean? We always have a team that surprises you. West Ham was up there challenging for fourth last season.
yeah,
Stuff
of
like
course.
that happens. Leicester dropped and shit like that. But just before we get into that, I just want to finish off by asking you, so far, who's had the best window? Because for me, it's Tottenham.
Tottenham, yeah, I think so as well. Perisic, Basuma, Richarlison. Good window, solid. Longley again. Might surprise people. He might not. I think he's underwhelming in my opinion, but he might surprise the Premier League and be more comfortable in the Premier League. But yeah, I think that's about it. If I'm being honest with you. But then again, if Arsenal was to add Rafinha in, I think Arsenal would have had a strong window. When you look at it, but then again, you need a midfielder as well. So it's still early to say. But I think right now, Tottenham are leading it right now. If I'm being really honest with you, which that for me proves why. And they already had a settled team. Remember they bought in Bentancur and Kulusevski in January. So again, them man did business in January. So they're already one step ahead of everyone else. So, bro, it's mad, man.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you now, I know this is gonna sound mad, but we're moving on now to who we think's gonna challenge for the Premier League and who's gonna win the Premier League. Now, obviously, City, Liverpool. Now, I just have a sneaky feeling. I know this might sound daft, but I'm throwing Tottenham in there as a wild card. Not to say they're going to win the league, but just to basically be comfortable third over Chelsea and in the league, because I believe Conte is hungry, man. He's you got to think about it, Saeed. He's gone out from he's gone out from the first minute. He's moved it fast. He's brought players. He's brought experienced Premier League players. He's also brought experienced players from other leagues in Ivan Perisic and stuff like that. Already adding to a Harry Kane and a Son and a Kulusevski and a Bentancur. He's done all that within 6 months. He's looking to win. He ain't looking to just sit here and make up numbers. So with Chelsea, with their change that they've had throughout the club, few players coming in, players going out, I feel like they'll be unsettled, especially in the defensive areas as well. So I feel like, obviously, I'm not saying that they're going to challenge for it, but I feel like they'll be closer together, them three teams, compared to the rest.
Yeah, it all depends on again. I think the big six in terms of the actual fixtures are going to decide it as well, man. Arsenal need to do better away from home. I don't think did they win a game away from home against the big six. I think it was only Chelsea in it, really, that they beat. Nobody else. Liverpool they lost, Man City they lost, Man United they lost.
No, we lost the game. And even Everton we lost as well.
There you go. Man. So they need to
bring it back bad memories now, fam. Bring it back.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like for me, the top six have to do better in certain games in it, and beat each other. Because if they don't, it's one of the situations where that's where it's going to be won or lost. And obviously, the games that maybe away from home, the tricky fixtures, they're as well going to be key as well. So, brother, it's going to be interesting, man, this season, man. You can't really pinpoint predictions right now until man finish their business, innit? Arsenal need to buy maybe one or two midfielders, and then they need to buy a backup left back. They need to go and get maybe a wing or a forward line. So they need to finish up. Man United have not even started yet. So, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's one of them situations where we need to quickly sort this out, because if Chelsea go and get their signings and then Tottenham do, we're left behind. You know that, that's how.
Well, I'm telling you, you're left behind, bro. I'm telling you, look, in a minute you're gonna laugh when I'm gonna tell you who's I think you're gonna be challenging with, you're gonna laugh your head off, But obviously, I'm just thinking, winning the Premier League, I feel like Haaland coming to City, I think that's a no-brainer now. I feel like, they might have lost Jesus and they might lose Sterling and a few other players, but they are adding depth to that team, adding quality as well, and adding killers as well. Where if you think about it, Haaland, bro, the amount of chances City create, he's just a killer in front of the goal, bro. You got to understand, they're creating 20, 30 chances a game. Do you know what I'm saying? You're telling me he's not going to be burying goals left, right, and centre. And that's where I think they will have the edge over a Liverpool. Don't get me wrong. I think it'll be a tight race. I think, obviously, this Núñez kid that Liverpool signed, we don't know what he's about. We don't know what he's going to really give us. And it's just like the Haaland situation. It's both a new league to him. But I've seen a lot more of Haaland to believe that he will actually make it in the Premier League. I can't lie
Yeah,
and say
yeah, yeah, I know what you
I've
mean.
seen a lot of Nunes. I've
Too
seen him
good.
in bits. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Plus, he's
So
got a pre-season on his belt. He'll have a pre-season. I think they'll both do good. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, man. Because of the volume of chances they both create, them teams, I think they'll both do well. Man. And that's the craziest thing about him, man. Like they're too good to kind of like fail in it. You feel me? They're too good. Their chances created and Klopp's system, it just, bro, it will hide any deficiencies about technical ability and whatnot, and whether he can get in behind and etc. etc. Bro, they will. Salah will create chances. Thiago will create chances. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they got Diaz in there, and obviously City just got abundant in it. Grealish. You know what I mean? They might need to buy one winger to replace Sterling, but bro, they're looking decent, man. You know
so
what I
go
mean?
on then. I'm saying City's winning the league this season coming. Are you saying?
I still think City won the league. I'll be honest with you, but don't
3
be
years on a
surprised.
bounce. That will it
Yeah,
not be?
3 in a row. They're equal Man United, isn't it? Like, I think the only team to win 3 in a row, isn't it? I don't think any other team have done
Yeah,
that.
I don't think, not that I can
So
remember anyway.
Chelsea, obviously, we got the song in it. You know what I mean? That they
No,
didn't
I
win.
don't think in Europe because I'm sure Bayern Munich win there. You can
Yeah,
be
bro,
here, fam.
they've won it since I was probably
You know what
in
I mean? That's a
high
mad
school,
thing.
man. They were winning it since we were in high school. Like, it's crazy, them, man.
They've been a solid team, man. They've been a solid
Yeah,
team. So
man.
let's look at top four now. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this is obviously I'm looking at fourth, fifth, and sixth.
yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like in fourth, fifth, and sixth, it's gonna be Arsenal, Chelsea, and West Ham's gonna be up there challenging.
You think so?
Yeah. For
So
them
you're going
positions.
fourth Chelsea, fifth Arsenal,
Yeah.
West Ham six.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I think for me, it's so early to say, but I'm gonna go Man City to win it, Liverpool to get second, Tottenham to get third. I think Arsenal more kind of like at this point more equipped than Chelsea. Right now, I think they are, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna put Arsenal fourth, and then I'm gonna put Chelsea fifth, and then United sixth. That's what I'm gonna do.
United six.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I thought
I feel like
United, I
Arsenal
feel
are
like
more. I don't know. Like, I feel like one more season, obviously, of Arteta and whatnot, and Chelsea have lost Rudiger. They've lost Christensen. They've lost what do you call it? Lukaku's obviously whatever happened. They don't have a striker. Yes, they got Sterling, but it doesn't really change their attack. If they go and get one more attacker plus a midfielder plus a centre back, I think they're nailed on for fourth. Nailed on. But right
Jacket.
now, Arsenal, they're not a million miles away from Chelsea, man. When you look at it, how many points were you behind them?
We need another 5 signings, bro.
Nah, man, you're underestimating the
Trust
team.
me, we need another 5 signings, Saeed. Believe what I'm saying. We need another 5
Why,
signings, I'm
why,
telling
why,
you.
why?
Because
You
look,
need. I'll tell you what you need. You need a replacement for Tierney in left back. So you need a backup for left back.
right, okay, you're gonna count him yourself now as well. Go on.
Sorry?
I said you're gonna end up counting 5 yourself now.
Go on. Okay. You need a right winger. That's 2. No, I would say a winger played across the front 3. That's 2, yeah.
Go on.
And then I think you need a central midfielder or a player that can play that double pivot, and that's 3. I think Arsenal need 3 more players.
Right, look, I'll tell you what I feel like we need. I feel like we need another striker.
Another striker, you got 2.
Bro, 2. I'm telling you now, Saeed, if Jesus gets injured, bro, you
You got
telling me,
Nketiah, man.
bro,
Nketiah,
I'll be pulling my hair out. You get me, fam? I'm telling you now, I know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm
you
telling
can't
you
have
now.
3 strikers, though, man.
Of course we can.
It's not
Balogun's
realistic.
gonna probably go on loan again. Trust me, to get some game time. So we need a plan B, bro. We need somebody that's got some height, got some stature to him, got some bit of physicality that can, when Jesus can't be breaking a team down, yeah, there's no point
You're
bringing
telling me
Nketiah on, bro.
Arteta is right now looking to go and get us another striker. I don't. What you think?
No,
It
I'm
is,
not saying he's looking because I know that he's not the right guy. You get me? I'm
Yeah,
telling you, he needs to be looking. That's what he needs to do, Saeed. Think about it. What I'm saying makes sense. Look,
Yeah.
if
No,
Jesus
it
gets
does make
injured,
sense in a grand scheme of things.
is
Yeah.
man relying on Nketiah to score me 20 goals a season, bro?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because I'm not
No way.
relying on that, bro. And realistically, there's going to be games, yeah, where you're going to be playing a Forest that are sitting back, defending their ass off, and you can't break the lines down. Bro, we're a team that is whipping the balls in all the time. We need a plan B. We need somebody that could come off the bench and just do a job in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's for me.
I get what you mean now, to be
Trust
honest
me,
with
man.
you. But I think for me, I think 3. So go on, name your 5 then.
Right. So I'll go for a right winger as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go for a number 6,
Yeah.
a number 8,
Yeah.
and a left
We
back.
got one number 8 though. Is it Fabio Vieira's that number 8?
Nah. For be honest with you, bro, like I think he's going to be playing more into the left and covering as an older guard. Can't see him running box to box, bro, because he looks like he'll get blown over him, fam.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, I'm not
into that gym session with you, man.
I'm not confident, yeah, with him starting, especially when he's not had no Premier League experience before, innit?
Yeah.
So I'll be honest. So that's 5 players. We get them 5 players, yeah, in. That will make me then think, right, okay, we got a Thomas Partey replacement, we got a Granit Xhaka replacement, and that's replacement from the get-go with Xhaka. You know what I'm saying? We got a Tierney replacement, which is a big problem for us because we know he's got the quality and we know he's unbelievable as a player, but he just can't string 10 games together. So
true.
We need to do that. And then was our biggest problem last season, Saeed? We couldn't score no goals in it.
Yeah.
61 goals in the Premier League. You get me? I'm telling you now, Jesus just coming into the team. Don't worry, I'm backing him. I want him to do well. I believe he'll get about 14, 15 goals this season in the Premier League, which is a good return.
Yeah, good return. Yeah.
That's not going to improve that 61 figure by a lot, is it? Do you know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. I think it depends on which winger you get rather than a striker, because then the goals can be shared around. So then you got a winger getting 10, 15 goals, Saka getting 10, 15 goals, then Jesus getting 10, 15 goals, Odegaard getting 5 to 10 goals a season. And then it kind of works with that in that sense, you know what I mean? So
no, I hear that. That's what he's trying to do. But sometimes that don't work, fam. You need a plan B.
How much do you reckon you'll get realistically? How many signings do you reckon realistically the club will get? Do you think the club will get?
I think we'll get another 3 signings.
Yeah.
And 1 young signing. I think they might bring in 4 signings.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, but 3 that would actually affect the team, because you got to think we're having 5 substitutes next season.
I know that's true. You know, I forgot about that as well.
You get me, bro? So you need to have good squad depth. You can't just fucking put a man out there, think, right, okay, he's going to come off. I've got a defender, I've got an attacker, I've got a midfielder. You've got options then to change your style of play and change the outcome of the game. Because if you're losing 2-1, bro, you got 3 strikers on the bench. You could just throw them all on. The last 10 minutes to go.
Yeah. Go all out and that Arteta ball, innit? Like, go all out.
Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like that's what we need to do. But with you guys, Saeed, yeah, I feel like before I go on to that, actually, people, make sure you're smashing a like on the video and subscribing if you're new people. Don't fucking hate, appreciate, and like the thing, yeah. But check it, yeah. United, Newcastle, Leicester, and potentially West Ham dropping into that conversation for Europa League around there. What do you think for that? Because I think Newcastle, I don't think they'll be challenging for 4th. I think it's still too early for him.
They need to jump into the top 10 and then jump into the top 8. If Newcastle can jump into the top 8, then I reckon the top 6 becomes available next season. And then if they build on that, you just never know, man. Next 2 or 3 seasons, watch out for Newcastle. I think Leicester, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know what they want, man. They're a team that can easily challenge for top 6, possibly top 4. But they've been underwhelming last 2 seasons, bro. Like, let's be real, man. Like,
I think they're going to come back this season.
But they're not about anyone, you know that. Not for
I know, but a big blow to them was Wesley Fofana. Do you know him missing that season, bro? That was a very big blow to Leicester, because he came in and he had a sturdy campaign, and I think they won the FA Cup that year as well, didn't they?
Yeah. I think they won the FA Cup. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they have got it over the line. They got players like Vardy. Obviously, if they do get money from Tielemans and so on, they can always add to the squad. But Leicester have been good at recruiting for a number of years now. So they've got players that they brought last year that now will come into the team, and you'll start seeing them flourish. So I feel like you'll start getting a better Leicester side. And I think Brendan Rodgers knows he's got bare work to do, because if you don't get it together fast, they're going to end up giving him the chop in it.
Bro, I think might be the favourite to get sacked, because he was that close to getting sacked last season. And if they don't start the season well, definitely he's going to get sacked. But I think it's going to be difficult, man. I think the traditional 6 might stay the same. And then you will always get a surprise, man. It could be Newcastle, you know, for that surprise this season. Because
I just had to laugh at that. Sorry, Saeed. I just had to laugh at that. Our plan B is throwing Rob Holding up for headers, yo. And I'm telling you, that's what it's going to end up being next season, bro. We need a striker. Sorry. Go on, my bro.
Yeah. But like I said, you know, there's always that one team that might surprise. I think it will be Newcastle, man, because of the fact they had a strong end to the season and they've got a one more kind of like, you know, what do you call it? They got a full preseason under Eddie Howe. He'll get them playing well. I think Newcastle might be the ones to watch out for that have like hot early season form. Because yeah, I just feel like they will have that early season kind of like hot form, if you know what I mean.
To be fair, I think since Eddie Howe come in and made his signings and whatnot, I think they've been one of the most informed teams in the Premier League. So, like, you got to think they were what? I think they didn't win like a game in the first 10 games or something mad like that. The first half of the season, something crazy, and then they've just turned it around. So he has done well. He has done well, but I think the Europa League, I think, is going to be hotting up for that because
they're not in the Europa League this year, is it? Leicester.
No. Leicester not in it now. They're done in it.
That's a decent thing for them then. That's proper decent then. Yeah, man. Who's in the conference then? Is it West Ham?
You know what? Let me check now because I don't.
Yeah, let us know in the comments, people. Who's in the Conference League? Is it Leicester or West Ham? Because me and you got in the Europa League, so then someone's got the Conference League.
Tell you now, it is now. Okay. It must have been West Ham. West Ham, it was West Ham.
Yeah. Bro, Leicester might have a good season then now because they've got one game a week.
But do you not think that West Ham are going to improve? I feel like they'll improve this season. I think they're already in talks to re-sign Jesse Lingard, which, to be fair, was a good fit for them. I think they're already looking at another striker. So if they sign depth, because I think that's where West Ham missing out at the most, is up front, because Mikel Antonio, he's all right, but he ain't no clinical striker and that. He can throw his body around and that. He's a bit dopey to me, man. He looks like a dopey striker.
Maybe they need one or two. They need maybe another winger on the left because they don't really have one. They have they don't really play with the left winger, do they? They have Bowen on the right, but then they play Antonio kind of on the left.
Oh, what about that Lanzini kid? Where does he play on the left as well?
Yeah, but then he's more of a 10 man. He's more of a creator. So, but then again, David Moyes is so stubborn and so stiff with his formations that you actually don't know what he does anyway. So it's a bit of a weird one, man. But I think for me, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be difficult to drop at the big six unless you find that consistency. Everybody was flopping, bro. Remember what time when everyone was just losing and winning, and then like at the same time, like people weren't taking advantage of the drop points, bro. Like it was only Arsenal towards the end that started to go on a little bit of a run. Other than that, we didn't make a run. Tottenham made one towards the end. Then they kind of went flat a bit. So yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be exciting, man. I'm looking forward to the season, you know.
Do you know what? I am looking forward to it, but at the same time, I'm just waiting this window thinking, are they gonna fix what needs fixing? Does that make sense? Because let me tell you, Jesus coming in is not fixing what needs fixing. Believe that. We let Aubameyang go and Lacazette go. So best believe 2 strikers should be coming in. That's then replacing. You know what I mean, bro? And then you got to think this Fabio Vieira kid coming in. I'm not saying that he might not be a good player. He probably is a cold player. I've just not seen much of him. But that doesn't give me confidence as a fan to think, you know what? He could come in and do a job for Partey, because that's the position that I believe we need to cover 100%, because he's not going to be fit. And then on the other hand, when it comes to being more creative from the middle of the pitch, a Basuma would have been perfect for us. Somebody who can pick a little pass out, somebody who's strong, sturdy. So if they go and fix fix what needs fixing, bro, even not with the world-class talent, but with good players, that will give me more confidence.
Tielemans, does that excite you, Tielemans? Does Tielemans excite you?
Do you know what? I can't say it gets me fucking off my chair and that, pulling my hair out. But
that's what I mean.
He's a good player, and the reason why I take him is because he's got bags of Premier League experience. He's still young, 25. He's still got ambition because he wants to leave Leicester. So he's better than what we've got in it.
Facts. It's true. It's true. He's better than what we've got.
And man, we've discussed Ronnie already a little bit earlier in the show.
Just drag it back a little bit. But yeah, I know what you mean. But again, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's one of them situations where, you know, I don't know. It's just one of them situations where I feel like it just depends on what you do in it. Like as a football club, like are you going to be willing to go in for a DM or is it Lisandro Martinez, the one where we're both fighting for? I don't know, man. He's another one where I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind if you take him off us. I'm not gonna really like. He's gonna play more centre back for us, and I'm not sure he's a good enough centre back for what we need
because of his
you know what I
height
mean?
and so on.
Not because of height. It's just that I don't know that I wanted Timber from Ajax. I wanted more Timber than Sandro Martinez. I'm not gonna say no to it, but if he didn't come to us, I wouldn't be kind of like, yeah, I'm not, I'm not fussed in that sense.
Didn't Van Gaal tell him though, right? Allow that. Don't go to United.
What do you mean?
Timber.
Yeah, he told him, nah, don't come in it. That's what he said to him. Don't come in it. You get me?
Yo, that's
Like,
mad. That when you
brother.
got managers and that out there telling man that
Exactly.
it's a mad
bro.
thing. Do you know what I mean, bro? But relegation battle now, just before we tie it up, people.
Yeah.
So, first of all, Saeed,
Relegation.
Nottingham Forest, Fulham, and Bournemouth are back in the Premier League. So, first of all, congratulations to Nottingham Forest because they've been trying for years and years and years to get back in the league, and failed every time. So, big up to them for getting in. Hopefully, they don't want to drop out because, to be fair, Foresters they were a big club back in the day, obviously before our time. And I like to see some maybe
traditional
get invested
club, man. Traditional club, you get me? I think for me, Forest will go down. I think Fulham will go down. And who's the other team that came through?
Bournemouth.
I think, you know what? For once, I think them three that came up will go down. I genuinely do, bro. I'll be
three
honest.
That come up, three go down.
Yeah, the three that came up with three will go down because I just can't see them doing what Brentford did. They don't have that kind of like amazing style of play, if you know what I mean. They don't have that. Like other teams possibly have that, but I don't see Fulham. Fulham are yo-yo club, bro. They're like Norwich.
Yeah, they're definitely going down. Them.
You see what I mean? They're just like a yo-yo club. So I can see them doing the same stuff. I think with who is the other one? Bournemouth. I think, bro. I think you know what it is with Bournemouth. I just feel they'll get battered every away game. Like they'll just get battered. You know them ones there. They'll just get absolutely like done over.
Here's a good shout. Leeds.
Nah, man. You see what they've been doing? Good business, bro. The amount of American dons have been buying and players have been buying, bro. I think they've got like 6 signings already or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro,
to be fair, I've not really looked into Leeds that much. I've just seen them selling
Phillips,
seen them selling Rafinha. Yeah, but I had down here Brentford, Bournemouth, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, and Leeds will all be in like a relegation battle. Like it'll be between them towards there because I can't see Leeds selling like Rafinha and Calvin Phillips and certain other players, and then just going from there to there. You get me?
They bought their players in it, so bro, it's gonna be a madness. But I'm looking forward to it, man. You get me? I know my team's not gonna get relegated, so I'm not really bothered about who gets relegated. But Leeds would be a nice team to get relegated because obviously we don't like them Leeds scum.
It'd be nice if Usman got relegated.
Listen, man, there's more chance of Arsenal flipping getting relegated than United.
Listen, mate, we've never been relegated.
I can't wait for that. Yo, I'm coming to your gaff, to watch that. You know that.
Yo, come when you're ready, bro. As soon as you're ready. But there, bro, get the popcorn out. Yeah, watch along.
Popcorn, mate. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait for that, bro. I'm gonna watch it.
Do you know what, though? I think it's going to be a lot of filtered shit, though, bro. It's not going to be raw, innit? Like, you got to think about it. You see a man walking around with cameras and that. No, a lot of people, they're in the shells as well. They're not just going to be themselves, innit?
True.
Depending what they got. But people, we're going to try to come to you once a week, every Thursday, for about a month now, people. So make sure you keep out for the show. Turn the notifications on. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button on your way out, people. But it's been a blessed show. Big up, Saeed.
Come on, man. It's all love, man. Peace out, people. Peace out.